So by now, we all heard of Polkadot, you know, the blockchain of blockchains that will deliver and solve cross-chain transactions, scalability, and security, solving three major problems in this crypto space. Those features add instant value to the Dotcoin, but there's another massive key reason that nobody is talking about on why Polkadot and Kusama will reign supreme and be the top altcoins in 2021. We're talking about something called a parachain auction. So if you want to learn why you should be holding boatloads of these coins and why it will be the best performing altcoin in 2021, then keep your butt in that chair and make sure you watch this video until the end for my price prediction. So without further ado, let's go bank that coin. Crypto lifestyle, baby! Polkadot is the next best thing to happen to crypto since Ethereum. We first had Bitcoin, which enabled anyone with an internet connection for the first time ever to have the ability, ladies and gentlemen, to send and receive funds across borders almost instant with no banks or counterparties involved. That cost roughly $2 to make a transaction. That's a liberating feeling in itself. Then Ethereum came out and made digital currency programmable with its smart contract feature that self-executes, making global businesses trustless and decentralized. Now enter Polkadot, who takes it to another step and level up. A blockchain that is compatible with all blockchains, or in other words, all networks, whether that be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Neo, and or Ripple, can communicate with one another within one interface. This is also known as cross-chain or multi-chain network, and it's a big deal. If we look at where Polkadot ranks by market capitalization, which is number 5, it is a direct correlation to the robust and sophisticated technology this network offers. But what most people don't know is this coin is about to pop more, and it's about to pop hard. And no, it's not for the reasons you're thinking of or for the reasons I just stated. I'm about to drop some knowledge on you guys, but before I do, if this is your first time here, my name is Francis, and on this channel, I emphasize the importance of crypto mass adoption, decentralization, and other Bitcoin related stuff that could bank us coin. So if you want to learn more, do that by subscribing and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. So why is Polkadot and Kusama going to be one of the best, if not the top performing altcoins in 2021? Well, there is something called a parachain auction or a parachain lease offering that will be taking place in a matter of weeks, or to be precise, Q1 of 2021. The parachain lease offering is relatively a new way to crowdfund, and here is where a number of top tier projects launching on the substrate framework like the Acala network of the world, plasm networks of the world, the sora networks of the world, Robonomics, and many more, who essentially would be competing and battling it out for the initial 10 to 12 parachain slots. This is extremely important for those projects because they will be solidifying their role in the Polkadot ecosystem by officially becoming the first parachains of the DOT network. This process entails these parachain contestants loaning and or locking up DOT and Kusama tokens for a minimum of 6 months to 2 years. I repeat, DOT and Kusama coins will be locked up for a minimum of 6 months to 2 years. This is a huge chunk of the total supply of DOT and Kusama being locked up for a potential 2 years, which we will get into much more greater detail very shortly. A large percent of the supply is off the markets, making these coins that much more scarce, and of course, that duration depends on the contributor or the individual such as yourself and myself on how long we will want to lock up these coins for. But you're probably asking yourself, why would I give away my precious DOT and Kusamas? Well, first of all, you're not giving them away, you're actually loaning them or leasing them out. And in return, you will get, for example, Acala mainnet coins, Polkaswap coins, Plasm mainnet coins, and Robonomic coins. And let me tell you, if you could get your hands on a parachain coin before the results are in and it's announced, ladies and gentlemen, you just found yourself the gem of gems, and the price of that coin will pop instantly the moment the official announcement is released. That's a fact. Now listen carefully here, because this is where I'm about to blow your mind. To give you perspective, there's about 899 million dot coins circulating right now, with a total supply of roughly 1 billion, and Kusama has a total supply of 10 million coins. Now, according to Robonomics.network, who may very well get a parachain slot themselves, they had a very detailed chart which breaks down the total amount of DOT and Kusama coins that should expect to be allocated to this parachain offering. Keep in mind, this is the total amount of DOT and Kusama units. Step 1, calculating the size of the Kusama and DOT market available for auctions. So this is the overall amount of units that will be submitted within the bond or the parachain auction. So as we can see, they have the total supply of Kusama and the total supply of DOT. Then highlighted below, they estimated about 4 million Kusama and 400 million DOT will be the available size of units that will be submitted to the bond for these parachains. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, that's a total supply of 40% of Kusama and 40% of DOT coins that will be locked up for at least 6 months to 2 years, which will be off the markets. So in other words, moving forward, the sell pressure has decreased immensely, and scarcity has also increased immensely, not to mention the other DOT holders who are interested in the other utility protocols that DOT offers, such as stakers, where game theory who incentivizes token holders to behave in an honest way. And then we can't forget about the people who are interested in the governance aspect. Polkadot token holders have complete control over their protocol, and of course we just went over the bonding utility in regards to the parachains. Token holders, token holders, token holders. Or in other words, what does that equates to? That equates to economics 101, ladies and gentlemen. Supply and freaking demand. My fellow crypto lifestylers, supply and freaking demand. Now look, with all of that being said and out the way, here's my humbled and very realistic price prediction for both Polkadot and Kusama. We should, not could, but in fact, we should expect to see DOT sitting in its rightful spot at the third cryptocurrency by market capitalization, leading up to the launch of the parachain auction, which should be taking place within a few weeks, although the official announcement did tell us Q1 of 2021. This means if we divide the third cryptocurrency by market cap, which is Tether, by DOT's market cap, we get 24,241,625,000 divided by 11,364,280,000. This gives us 2.1, which is 2x. So essentially, all DOT has to do is 2x from its current price. And I mean, like, I don't say this quite too often at all, but this is guaranteed to happen in a very, very short period of time. Once again, I will give it a matter of weeks as long as the parachain auctions does not delay. Even if the markets were to go bearish out of nowhere, in my humbled opinion, the launch of the initial parachains will override that. Especially the fact that these DOTs are being locked up for so long, this will certainly boost the price past Tether. So I expect in a few weeks to see DOT sitting at about $26.50. That's up 100% from the current price right now. Guys, you need to understand, this is very, very much so attainable. We just saw BTC rise from 100% from 20,000 USD all the way up to 40k in a matter of weeks. And DOT has a lot going for it in terms of progress, and we're really seeing this sophisticated network go into motion as the initial parachains are formed. But I'm not done yet. I think most of us agree that this is a very realistic feat to accomplish, being the third overall valued cryptocurrency by market cap, and that's the spot I believe this blockchain network belongs and will be sitting at for the most part in the weeks and months to come. However, it's not a far gone conclusion to say that that's where DOT will be forever. I mean, let's take a look at Ethereum's market cap and compare it to DOT's. ETH has a market cap of 138,577,739,000. If we divide that by Polkadot's market cap, we get 12.9x. Or let's just say Ethereum's market cap is 13x more than DOT's in its current position right now. However, as we just discussed, I believe that DOT will be in the third place or the third overall market cap very, very soon. So if I were to divide Ethereum's market cap by the current figure of the third market cap, we only get 5.7x spread, which is striking distance for DOT to potentially fight for the second overall cryptocurrency by market capitalization. That being said, the core devs at Ethereum are working on Ethereum 2.0, but you know what, I gotta be honest, man, if those developments are prolonging, we might see DOT contest for that spot, as DOT is on schedule to launch its parachain auction and relay chains very, very soon. I really think during the course of 2021, we will see Ethereum and Polkadot's market cap have little to no disparity. There will be a very small tiny margin that separates the two cryptos moving forward, and there's a real possibility that DOT can be the number 2 crypto by market capitalization in the months and years to come. But you know what? Let's talk a bit about Kusama now. Where can we expect this gem to be in the rankings in the very near future? Well, with Kusama, we should, not could, but we should expect to see Kusama move from the 47th crypto by market capitalization, where it's currently sitting right now, and move all the way to the top 30 crypto by MC, just doubling its market cap and price within the next couple of months, as long as everything goes into motion in regards to the vast amount of Kusama coins, which is about 40% of the total supply being locked up for the parachain auctions. So this means Kusama's market cap, which currently sits at 698,982,000, should be right here where you see DAI at number 28 crypto by market cap. I expect this to happen as we get closer to the parachain auction and just after these initial parachains are officially announced. This means the price will also double and be about $160 a pop or per Kusama. So there you have it, man. Those are my reasons and price predictions on why DOT and Kusama will be among the top altcoins in 2021. And it's not about ETH versus DOT, or DOT versus Kus, or Kusama versus Ethereum, etc, etc. You know what, guys? Like, people ask me all the time. They say, hey, TCL, which crypto should I buy? Should I buy ETH? Should I buy DOT, Kusama, or BTC? And I normally reply back by saying, dude, it don't matter which one you should buy. What matters is how much do you own, brah. I personally own a shit ton of all. I don't know about you, brah. So with all of that being said, I want you guys to know something. It's not only about DOT and Kusama. In my next video, I'm going to share with you which potential parachains I will be gunning for, when, why, and how. So you know what? There really isn't much left to say other than, until the next video, your ass is on your own, man. Later.